Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Alec and Lutz 3. I obviously forgot last time, or rather, didn't exactly forget about it, but I wanted to end the episode, so I didn't turn in this job, just to make sure another one doesn't pop up. I'm not expecting it to, but rather get this out of the way before I move on here. Large exhibition is being held, right? Client was attacked by monsters while getting drink ingredients, rescued Dan, Lan, and Lamy, took them to exhibition, and toasted Girth with special apple brandy. Job complete. Right. 670 merits, and there's no new job here. Just because I'm super paranoid now that something might go wrong. Huh. Okay. Another gap. I mean, it's interesting. So this is job 69 we are currently on. That's the next main job. Then there's 2 missing, basically. Then 72, which we were able to do. Then another 2 job gap. And then the one we just did. So I wonder if we'll find job number 78 somewhere. Or if it's actually going to be in one of these gaps. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. And that involves heading over to Giharda. Which is right up here. Right, 200 ducks, Versat, bases. Okay, where was the guild? Probably here. What was Versat again? Oh yeah, of course, Versat is just the what's it called again? Some kind of academy, martial arts, dojo thing. Not, I mean, not the academy, of course. Some kind of school. Martial arts school. Right. New monsters. Big surprise. Yes. Accept job. Oh, there is job number 70. Okay, cool. That answers that. It helps close those gaps a little bit. Changes at a Mater Temple. Archmonk Iga cannot understand why monks are failing to progress in their training. Respond to a Mater Temple and find out why they have become downhearted. Okay. The Archmonk must be in a difficult situation to ask for help from us. I sincerely hope you can assist him. Okay. Well, I sure hope we can. Actually, farmer jobs, outlaw jobs. Let's see here. Right, we have filled most of the gaps here. Right, these might be the ones we'll get from these posters. Okay, wow, we're actually almost done with the wanted monsters. Only 2 more sets basically, including this one. That is pretty wild. Tree Giant, the Master Golem, and Mountain Mater Path. Heaven's Hell, okay, interesting name. The Ogre Lord and Mater Path. Big Firebird. That's a straightforward name. Suzaku. Actually named after a Japanese mythological figure, which I learned from Neo. So yay, video games for education. Romastor River. Let's move on here. Pistulation. The Paralyzed Ooze also in the river, or at the river. Oh, we got one of these big plants. Old Tree King, huge ghost tree in Kaoyan Forest. Okay. And W. Plantinator? Wild? I don't know. Plantinator, the Mandrake in Roma Lakeshore. On Roma Lakeshore. Okay, forest, shore, 2 in the river, 2 in the path. Mountain path. Gotcha. Oh, what do I want to get out of the way first? Guess I'm going to hunt the monsters so that I don't have to worry about them anymore. Rather than first get involved with this quest and then do the monsters afterwards. I don't know, it really doesn't matter, but I'm gonna do it right now. I think we've seen all the enemy types already, and unless something seems especially interesting, I'm just going to show off the or tell you what I stole from them afterwards, just like last episode, basically. Okay, I've successfully hunted and stolen from the local wanted monsters, and I actually just, I don't know why I decided to check out Rusad. I really wanted to find the inn and heal up before tackling the job, but there's actually a little scene here. Oh, Marcia. Hello, Mr. Salubari. You've returned much sooner than I thought you would. We were able to come back because we got a hovercraft. It enables us to go virtually anywhere. A hovercraft? That's fantastic. All of this travel must really help your study of Gaia magic. Right, I believe it is helping. Well, it's good to see you again. Don't do anything too dangerous. Huh. Well, that wasn't very much, but it was something. You're taking care of yourself. I hope so. If you neglect your health, you'll be in a world of hurt, and fast. Right. Okay, that's kind of nice. I guess I might as well show off what I found then. Yeah, I'm just going to show it real quick. I did find a hyper alloy rod. Yes, a second one, honestly. Actually, I think the other one I might have crafted. I'm not sure. A rod that can get longer when fighting. So basically, Son Goku's weapon. I know that has its basis in Asian mythology or folklore somewhere. We also got the Lich Ring from that slime wanted monster. So you regenerate 50 MP each turn and lose 50 HP. Sounds interesting, but not really useful, honestly. And then the third interesting item that I found, I've actually equipped on our main character, the Dark Vest. At first I don't know, it didn't seem like a great piece of armor, but it's actually the same. As you can see, it's the same attack, the same defense as the rune armor, except it increases agility by 13 comparatively, and only gives -2 magic. It might just give no magic bonus at all. Whereas, well, I don't know how exactly it works. Anyway, it gives 2 less magic bonus, but increases agility significantly at the same defense. And I think, even though I do use him primarily, or at least to a great degree as a healer, -2 magic are not gonna make too big of a difference. But him acting a bit sooner from time to time might actually be very helpful. Okay, I didn't heal now, but honestly I didn't really need to in the first place. Alec, what brings you here this day? I've come to see the Archmonk. Ah, please come in. Open the gate! Open the gate! Archmonk Iga, I received your request. I hope that you would be the one to take it, Alec. I trust your skill most in regards to the problem I have. Thank you, I think. The job said something was amiss with the monks. Yes, it seems as if they have become dejected lately. In this state, their minds become closed, and advancement is difficult or impossible. Did they tell you they were upset? No, they do not seem to be able to articulate the problem well. Then again, perhaps they know the reason but are withholding it for fear of hurting me. So, you believe that they will more readily tell outsiders like us? Precisely. I wish to know what is truly bothering them, so that I can help them advance in the way of Amadar. I will do my best. I would expect no less of such an accomplished hunter. The monks are in the proving grounds currently. We'll go there at once then. Okay. No idea where this is supposed to be going, but let's go ahead and talk to them. I have heard many tales of the people that lost their lives in the great disaster. After it was over, many more took their own lives when overcome with grief and despair. The training we are undergoing here will make us strong, inside and out. Oh, that guy seems fine. Since we continually practice fighting against the same pool of opponents, there is no tension in battle. We know our opponents before we even fight. There is no element of surprise. It is boring. Oh, well, that makes sense, honestly. And I also feel like I might see where this is going. I envy the lives of hunters because they can fight a multitude of varying opponents. We awaken in the temple, we pray in the temple, we train in the temple. I am so tired of it. Maybe if I chant while I fight, it will seem like the first time all over again. I don't see why, but sure, try it. Maybe it helps. I wonder how strong we really are. It is strange to know your inner self, but to know nothing of the world. I wonder why I feel the temple walls are getting higher. Okay, I sense a pattern here. The bright hot sun, the cool soft wind at my cheek, the hum of busy, happy birds. When I have the gate duty, these mundane things are endlessly fascinating. Once I felt that gate duty was a boring, thankless job. Now I look forward to it, if only for the change of pace. Man, this temple here sounds like such a dull place, more and more. Our training is just a simulation of hand-to-hand battle. Unfortunately, it pales in comparison to real battle situations. So much so that it seems a waste of time. I'm staring at my hand and wondering why. Okay. I think that's everyone, isn't it? Yes, I think we talked to them all. It's become clear why these monks have lost their spirit. Yes, it seems as if they lack purpose. They have been consumed by training alone, with no grand purpose to motivate them. Right. We should report this to Iga. Agreed. And the question is, what can be done about that? So, Alec, what have you learned? It seems that they are somewhat unsure of themselves, and some are anxious. I see. That's not a very good explanation at all, but oh well. They fear that another tragedy like the disaster will come again. And at that time they will find that they are not prepared to help people as they would like. In short, not having any real-world experience has led them to doubt and boredom. It is as I feared. So you already knew? I did not know it precisely, but truthfully I have felt the same way myself. It has been some time since I took over here, but I constantly question my abilities to lead. But why should you worry? You're great! Once the original Archmonk was killed, I had to assume the leadership role. Since I was not trained to take it, I have doubted my skill since that day. In my time here I have learned that conflict from within oneself is the challenge we must all conquer. You have given me an idea about how to keep the monks, how to help the monks though. Us? Yes, that humans are fragile. They can easily become lost without the guidance of others. You have traveled and seen many places, experienced many things. I would like you to share your experiences with the monks. What? Do you want us to lecture them? I don't know. It will not be a formal occasion. You should feel no pressure. I just wish for you to stand before them and tell them your life experiences. Many of the monks were quite young when they joined, and so they know little of the world outside Amater. You can provide an opportunity for them to know another side of life. Well... I'm sorry? No. Why? I mean, of course, maybe it helps. Although I suppose it would be better if they actually left the temple on some kind of pilgrimage, if you want to call it that way. You know, and experience the world for themselves. I really don't know if I can do the job you're expecting, but I'll try. Whatever you do will be fine, I am certain. I'll do my best. Show them to the proving grounds. Yes, Archmark, at once. I mean, we were just there without a guide, but... Tikva! Ah, that's Tikva. Marcia, you look so strong. I guess he must have become quite buff, huh? This discourse was Tikva's idea, in fact. Tikva? Yes, though he is training to be a monk, he has seen much of the world too. It was he that noticed the general uneasiness amongst the monks and alerted me. But then, shouldn't he have been able to tell you what exactly was the problem? Especially since you already knew, basically. Oh well. So that's why. I am certain the others are wondering where you are. Then please lead them to the grounds, Tikva. Yes, Archmonk. Please follow me. Please excuse me. Tikva, aren't you going to stay? I'm not of a level high enough to train with the other monks yet. Really? Well, I wish you well then. Thank you. See you around. Now then, who would like to give a presentation first? Well, let's see. I mean, I guess I'll start. Please, go right ahead. Alec, calm down. You look so nervous. Good luck, Alec. This is my first time giving a talk in front of so many people. 6 people, wow. Huge crowd. Oh, Lutz and I have known each other since we were kids. And during the hunter exam we fell down into the waterfall. What is he babbling about? It appears as if he has been stricken with a kind of madness. So when I saw... Did I say, what? But I said tomato. I'm sorry, I just don't know what I should talk about. Oh no! He's dead. Hey Alec, do you even know what you were saying up there? Was it good? Not in the least. What was that about? It was just a warm-up for the crowd, a little comedy. Funny, huh? Not really. Dang it. I'm so sorry, guys. Don't worry about it. You're done. Someone else has to start talking before these monks riot. Either Marcia or I must speak to them. I agree. Alec, who do you choose? I think the next speaker should be... I don't know, they should probably both do better than Alec, although I really didn't expect this kind of failure here. It's a little bit weird. Marcia is a very reasonable person, right? Very level-headed. And charismatic, I guess. Alright, I can do this. I believe in you, Marcia. Today, I would like to talk about Tikva, when he was my classmate at the Spell Institute. Good start. Go, Marcia! Interesting. She's approaching them using a common frame of reference, in this case Tikva. Tikva and I were very good friends, and we used to study together frequently. I remember one time when we were in first grade at the Spell Institute. Oh god, everyone's falling asleep. No. But that wasn't the end of it. Oh no, Solobari scolded us for... Alec, how long has she been speaking? I'm pretty sure it's going on 3 hours now. Oh, well, I guess that explains why everyone's getting tired. Do you mind telling me where she's at right now? I drifted off. I think she's just started talking about second grade. Oh god. Alec, Velhart, didn't anyone tell you it's rude to interrupt when people are talking? Oh my! Hello everybody! But I still have lots to... I think everyone's heard plenty for today, Marcia. Your story was so powerful emotionally that these poor monks fainted dead away. Really? I mean, I know those memories are powerful for me, but... Well, I just didn't know they would work... they would be for the monks. Are you alright? This is worse than getting the stuffing beat out of us in training. Interesting. They appear to be fine. Maybe lectures were not a good idea. Telling our experiences with words was bound to fail. We are not scholars. We should relate our experiences through action. What do you mean? I mean like this. Wow. You should have a match. Are you sure that's a good idea? That seems like a great idea. It will be a good opportunity for the monks to test the skills we have been practicing. Well, alright. Do you all think it's a good idea? It's a great idea. I want to see the skill you learned traveling the world. Show me, don't tell me. I cannot wait to engage these well-trained fighters. Are you sure you want to do this, Velhard? I am positive. If I am beaten here, it means I have more skills to acquire. I'll never understand men. Well, okay, if you really think so. You know you're doing this solo, right? I would not have it any other way. Who will challenge me first? Oh, not all at once? That's so boring. I'm ready. Okay. You are level 24. I feel sorry for you already. I made her fist, okay? So long as that doesn't stun or something. Well. Thank you. First opponent defeated. 5 more to go. Now, who'll be next? Okay, you are level also 24. Really, is this gonna be? I don't know, maybe 6, maybe not that many of these same single monk fights over and over. I mean, at least make them level, I don't know, 40-ish or something. Yep, sure enough. Maybe I should actually try taking some damage intentionally, so that his special attack gets stronger and I can maybe one-shot them. I mean, I guess I can try and see how much damage it deals already. Not nearly enough. Okay. Well, at least I'll take some damage here. So there's that. Eh. Okay, that's the 4th one. Yeah, you more than anything else you need an actual opponent, not more of these low-level jokes. 134, so close. Attack of what? Vibration? Okay. Okay, that's 5 down. Let's hope it's not actually more than 6. I don't know. If this is really just it, just fight 6 low-level enemies in succession. Not even at once. It's kind of ridiculous. What level of power does the game expect me to be, or expect the player to be at this point in the game? Please tell me we're done here. That seems to be all of them. Oh, thank goodness. Godness? Thank goodness. That was a fantastic display of battle skill, Velhard. You won all the matches. If I had lost it, I would have been It would have been pitiful. Yeah, you can say that again. They were not as skilled as I hoped. Perhaps this match showed them that there is always someone stronger than you somewhere in the world. I prefer to think that they learned that effort will be rewarded. Either way, they learned a better lesson than if you just talked to them. I have never fought someone so strong. His strength was superhuman. Be glad you didn't actually fight Alec. We thought we trained very hard, but it was not hard enough. Indeed. We were blinded as to our weakness, and yet we complained about our training. We have acted as fools. It is sadly true. We are grateful that you have shown us our weakness. It is better to learn it now than later. This was also a good experience for us. I suppose we should report back to Iga. Yes, this took more time than I thought it would. He is probably wondering what happened to us. Alright, let's go. I have already heard word that your lecture was unconventional. I'm sorry. Do not concern yourselves. It achieved the desired effect. I heard that the monks were certainly entertained, even if it was unintentional. I believe this is just what they needed to raise their spirits. This lesson has taught me something valuable as well. I have learned that the monks here need support and interaction from outside the temple as well as inside. I was fortunate enough to travel with a group of people who could share my experiences. Not everyone is so pleasant. Alec, I believe I shall open this temple to the public now. Perhaps that will provide the contrast, support, and stimulation that the monks here need. That sounds like a fine idea. It will also serve as a great way to spread the lessons taught here. That's right. It also seems to me that if the temple is open at all times, the monks will train harder. The lesson security will raise the possibility of a surprise attack, and they will want to prepare for that. I guess that's also a factor. Thank you for supporting my idea. Thank you also for accomplishing the job you were given. I'm just happy it was successful. Yep, you can say that again. As soon as the game gave me a choice there, who to let speak, I was getting afraid that it might something that I can mess up. But thankfully, it doesn't seem that way. If you'll excuse me now, I have much to do in preparation for opening the temple to the public. I wish you much success in your work, Alec. Thank you, that means a lot to me. Escort our guests to the gate. Yes, Archmonk, immediately. Hey, Tikva. Please follow me. Wait. Huh? Tikva, this all happened as a result of your idea. Our temple is about to undergo a change for the better, thanks to you. For that reason, you may talk with your friends at length when you see them off at the gate. But, Archmonk, I am still in training. I believe your efforts warrant a reward. Please take advantage of this opportunity. Thank you, Archmonk. Yes, thank you so much for this consideration. Goodbye. Youth and friendship are two of the most important things a human can possess. Unfortunately, they are easy to take for granted until they are lost. Sad but true. I guess it's time to go now. Well, take care, Marcia. It's strange. Being here makes it feel like the days when we were together. It seems so long ago. It only seems like the distant past because you have grown as a person. Perhaps you're right. I'm always trying to become something better. But that's what's great about you. That spirit is what has inspired me. Really? Yes, really. Marcia. Tikva, it's time to go. You'd better go back now. Best not to take advantage of the Archmonk's generosity. Okay, they're right. They're right, Tikva. I shouldn't have kept you so long. Are you okay, Marcia? I'll be alright. Never change what you are, Marcia. You give people more than you know. Well then. That was a success and didn't take overly long, although that Yeah, I don't know. That sequence of battles was kind of pointless. I mean, at least make them like 3 times the level, and they would still have been easy, but... oh well. I guess the game had to take into account the possibility of Velhart being completely untrained and at starting level, whatever that was. I don't know. But even then, these enemies, I don't know. Accept job. No, don't accept job. Get bounty. Right. Determined that monks had lost their fighting spirit within the confines of the temple, engaged them in battle, and restored their energy. Job complete. And we have the Tree Giant, Heaven's Hell, Big Firebird, Pistulation, Old Tree King, and W Plantinator. Almost up to 700. No new job. And the list says that so far we haven't missed anything. There might still be job 71 somewhere, or any of the others, really. And still quite a few to go. Right, also quite a bit to go in this episode. So let's see here. Oh, can't exit from there. I guess it kind of makes sense to dock here. Well then. Let's see. We have checked Etero Isle, of course. We have checked both North and South Solardo, Forestamore, and Giharda. That means there's only Perut and Ragnarok. I don't know, have I gone back to Perut immediately to see if they had anything new? Maybe not. Oh, well, never mind. I actually do have new wanted monsters. And no job. Okay. Okay, that took unusually long. We have Neros the Skull King in, what, Digarta Wilds? I don't even know that name. Digarta. Starius, the Desert Devil in Perut Desert. Rhodos, the Armored Tortoise in Dardanelle Beach. Drifter, the CAA-5, also Dardanelle Beach. Icarus, the Gold Dragon in Tolarka Castle Ruins. And Valdimos, the Hell Guardian, also in the Castle Ruins. So 2 in the Castle Ruins, 2 at the beach, 1 in the desert, and 1 in Digarta Wilds. Okay. Pretty sure that's new. Interesting. Well, I suppose this way I get to hunt some monsters after the job is done, after all. Where are these wilds? That's a beach. It's the Carryout Cave. No, I have no desire to go there anytime soon again. Okay, don't know what that is yet. There's Castle Ruins. Okay, this is the Perut Desert. Interesting. Where might these wilds be? Is that just a place I... Maybe that's up in Ragnarok? Wait, I did... Oh, yeah, that might actually be... Let me take a quick look at that Wonder poster again. Might just be something I'm missing here. It's not here. That's the mountain retreat. Okay. I mean, it's almost always, or up to this point, it has always been the same area that the guild is in. But I guess so. I never. That's why I really never pay attention to what it says there. Parut to guard our wilds. This is Parut though. Well then, in that case I just don't know. Well, I'm gonna go hunt for those monsters. Maybe I'll find the wilds, maybe I just overlooked them. Or maybe I technically know about them and just forgot about it. Also possible. If not, I guess I'm gonna look it up. Worst case scenario. Anyway, yeah. You know the drill. Gonna pause here and see you in a moment. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. Okay, a lot of time has passed in real time here. I have done a lot of item synthesis. I have taken care of the wanted monsters. Right, that is 5 of them. The 6th one in that area that I was unfamiliar with, apparently that has yet to unlock during the main story, or well, during some kind of other job. So for the time being, though, I can at least turn in the ones I have been able to hunt. That was Starius, right? Rhodos, Drifter, Icarus, and Veldimos. Okay, no change in hunter rank, no new job. And since we have checked all the guilds that are available to us, I guess the only thing that's left to do now is to actually go on with the main quest, or the job number 69, to infiltrate the Academy HQ. I mean, we've already found it. We still have to get in, and to continue that, I guess we have to enter the barracks and steal some uniforms. So that's what we'll be doing next. I'm afraid I've completely forgotten what items I might have stolen from the wanted monsters here, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't anything special. In fact, one of them didn't have anything to steal, the Scorpion, which I think is a first. I don't remember that ever having happened before. Right, so one more thing before we actually move on. I am going to show off our equipment, because there have been some changes. I'll be completely honest here. I have actually looked at a item fac, because I mean, there's no way I would have figured out some of these combinations. Or the alternative is I would have spent a long time trying to figure out stuff, and obviously saving and reloading, and that would have been extremely tedious and would have ultimately netted the same results. So I don't feel bad about looking this up. We still have Alec and Lutz still have their rune blades, because honestly there aren't many weapons that are much better, apparently, unless the list was not complete. Rune blades have 50 attack. There are a couple of options with 55, but they lack the extra attributes. Especially some extra defense would be nice. There is one weapon that actually has 55 attack and also increases defense by more than 5 at the cost of no agility and no magic bonus, which would be totally fine for Velhard, for example. However, I can't make one right now. I'm missing Recopod. Anyway, the consumable that increases armor or defense. But I did make hero armors. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't really show anywhere. I guess I can unequip it and re-equip. So yeah, fixes abnormal status. I interpret that as prevent abnormal status because, I mean, nothing else seems to make sense. Also, they have like 8 more defense than the rune armor we had before. So I made one of these, which are actually ridiculously easy to make. Like they didn't take anything super special at all. I made one for each one who could wear them, which is Alec, Lutz, and Velhart. So these guys should now be completely protected from statuses, which is awesome. And to protect the rest of the party, I have made these Books of Kravis, which are also not very hard to make at all. And they also prevent, it says prevent most abnormal status, which I assume means everything but, I don't know, maybe instant death, which I have come across a couple of times, and that's annoying, but yeah. Also these lucky vests that I made for Cheryl and Theo, they actually increase experience gained by 50%. Unless the tooltip is incorrect, but there is apparently also one item that increases it by only 25%, so yeah, that's great. I mean, and that in addition to having pretty good defense, and I think also extra agility? Possibly. Not as much as a Dark Vest, but, you know. What else? Right, I did not change Marcia's Earth Robe. There are a couple of options that I've considered. There's one that increases her magic a little bit more, but gives a little bit less defense. There are some that give less physical defense and less magic, but decrease... Or there's one in particular that decreases elemental damage taken by a lot. But I don't know, I'm mostly... the one that I might make for her is the one that gives her slightly more magic, but that's only 3 points. And that seems to be the best I can synthesize, so I'm not sure if that's even really worth it. In terms of other... Right, I've gone back and forth with the accessories. There seem to be... I don't know. There are many good options here, and obviously only 2 slots per character. So I've been going back and forth whom to give the King's Image to. No, not the King's Image. Wait a moment. Who even has it right now? Oh, the Romancing Stone. Yeah. Okay. So ultimately I have decided to keep that on Alec because his healing is. I mean, I use that a lot, and his other skills are also good. I have given him the Force Amulet, which greatly increases all elemental damage. I've given Lutz the Armor Ring, which increases armor by 10. And the Flace Crest, which cuts elemental damage in half. I assume that's better than the Force Amulet. I don't expect the Force Amulet to increase or to reduce elemental damage by more than 50%, basically. I might be wrong, but anyway, because Lutz tends to take a lot of damage, especially when he's trying to steal stuff. So, and he's not the healthiest character, or the tankiest. So I thought giving him more defense would be a good thing. I have been able to make 1 muscle ring, which increases attack by 10. I would like to make at least 1 more, ultimately, and give that to Alec. Although, I mean, he's already strong, but being even stronger is never a bad thing. But for the time being, I've given the muscle ring to Velhart and kept the King's Image on instead of giving him something defensive, which I was also considering. I made 1 Spirit Ring with which increases magic by 10. Yeah, well, I kept the Delight Heal on Cheryl. Obviously, these 3 will kind of have to use the Book of Kravis to protect them from statuses, which seems like almost essential. Because the couple of times that I have come across enemies, especially ones using Mute, or Silence rather, and ones that, well, actually anything that disables a character is always bad, so protecting from that seems to be super essential. So yeah, basically all these 3 characters only have 1 slot available, so Marcia's was pretty much a no-brainer. The others, I don't know. I've given Theo the magic amulet because magic is his highest stat, And I assume that influences how good his summons are. And for Cheryl, yeah, I gave her the Delight Heal because, I don't know, she doesn't really seem to benefit hugely from anything else. I could give her +5 attack, but honestly, it's not gonna make a huge difference anyway. And now I've talked for, I don't know, almost 10 minutes. Sorry about that. I hope you skipped ahead to right here, so you hear me actually saying it. If you didn't find that interesting. Which chances are, but oh well. I mean, I have... Okay, I'm just going to make extra sure for myself. I have been to Etera Isle. I have been to Forestamore at Jiharta only a short time ago. North Solarto and South Solarto. Definitely been there. Well then, as far as I can tell, and I really, really hope the game does not screw me over here one more time. To the best of my knowledge, I have made sure that I'm not missing any jobs that I could potentially get here, and only here. Or now, I should say. Oh, right. Yeah, ZZZ. Perfect. He left his lab coat on the floor. Alright, not a uniform, but a lab coat. That makes sense. I just need to borrow this for a few minutes. Actually, we really need more than one. It's just talking in his sleep. Phew. Got a lab coat. I guess one is enough, since only one party member is visible unless we're fighting. Or in a cutscene. Right. Not sure if we were... If I had rested before. Possibly. Also, timestamp might have... Yeah, almost 50 hours. Holy crap. I have not actually taken that long. I actually left the game running while looking things up and also while doing something off the PC, so that's not accurate at all anymore. Right. Yeah, so as I was saying, as far as I can tell, I am not currently missing any jobs. Hello? But I need to put it on, okay. Wait, oh that happens, okay. And I've also taken care of all the hunted monsters except for one, and that might actually be all but one that are in the entire game. As far as I can tell. I think the list was full other than those. I'll have to check that next time I'm at a guild. Gotta get back to work. Yep. Halt! Uh-oh. What's the matter? What duty station are you assigned to? Can't you tell by looking at my lab coat? Look, I can tell you're a researcher. I just need more information for security. The commander was all over my ass a few minutes ago about tightening security. So I gotta do what he wants. He thinks there's some suspicious people that want to break in here. Uh-oh. You get it, don't you? It's just my job. So, what's your station? Let's see. Can I come up with something? Or this is going to get ugly fast. Working with HQ Chief Sharon. I mean, I know that she's here, right? Roma Store experiment? What? Okay, let's mention Sharon. I'm working with HQ Chief Sharon on a secret project. We're following up on the work we did together in Forestamore. It's high level, you probably haven't heard about it. Sharon, huh? You're a lucky guy. She's one hot scientist. Oh yeah. Get back to work, Tiger. Well, that worked alright. Oh no, this calculation is completely ineffective. I can't believe it. What? I can't believe that I'm trying to add variables at this point. It's just too late. Refer to page 16 of the latest specification and enter the code. Okay. This isn't the latest data. There's no way we're going to turn this in with the data we've been supplied. This deadline is completely unrealistic. Wait, maybe if I add one on the upper part of... HQ Chief Sharon is a slave driver. We're not animals. I guess I can take off the coat now. Really? What makes you think so? Oh, okay. So long as you're not doing it in the middle of that room. Uh-oh. Too late? Great. A guard. That hasn't actually seen us? Wait. So... they're looking... now they move whenever I move. It's clever. Unfortunately, that also means... but... oh. that I'm screwed. Yeah. I mean, the game could have made that a bit clearer. Or... what? Keep out of areas you're not clear to access. Maybe I should just keep my lab coat on, you know? That would make many things a lot easier. Yeah. Okay, so now that I know this... yeah, it doesn't seem like he's turning around. Yeah. That went well. Okay, we'll get some lasers there. Suspicious looking floor, but not really a lot I can do about that. That hasn't really anything to do with stability, but with not having any other choice, my friend. Unless those lasers aren't actually also traps. I mean, maybe they're not. Oh, okay, no guard here. That's really good. I did not expect that level of generosity. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I expected. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Oh, there are doors here. Perspective. My nemesis. Not really. But, I don't know, should I? Yeah, okay. Okay, Detector 1 disabled. Okay, this might actually be Detector 1 that I just disabled. Array 2 disabled. So, okay, lasers are still on. But not the floor here. Good. Wait. Are these? Activate laser inhibitor 1. Yes. Sure. Cancel left inhibitor A. What? Cancel right inhibitor B. A maximum of 2 inhibitors can be active at the same time. Oh, okay. I mean, that's... right. Well, in that case, I'll just have to decide where I want to go first. Seems unnecessarily... yes. Unnecessarily, I don't know, complicated or... okay. I don't know, it just seems unnecessary. Wait a second. Oh, that's not... what? That's not how it works, what? Okay, so there is some kind of puzzle going on. Let's just try... 4 and 1. Cancel left inhibitor A. Okay. So left A and B. Oh no, cancel. Oh, and that seems to be a good choice. Intrusion detector array 3 disabled. So that's something I needed to do. Good to know. Now that's reversing the process here. Activate the right side. Yeah. Okay, 2 and 3. Right A, right B. Okay, well, that's straightforward enough. Okay, and I guess this must be array number 3 that I just disabled. We have more lasers. We got detection array here. And a door we can access, and more lasers, and more lasers. Gotcha. So really only one choice to go. And we got more of these. I guess since there are more options now, like 2, 3? 3 different laser barriers? Yes. Let's try first combination. Central A and right B. Okay, that's not it. That gives us left A and left B. Wonderful. And something about central? Should be able to access the left one. Yeah, okay. Easy enough. Oh, that leads... I can tell, is it back down? Yes. Okay, there's a button here. Intrusion... Deactivate intrusion detector, yes. Array 4 disabled. Good. Okay, wonderful. Once more. I got lucky. So now, which one is the other... either optional one or one I need to go to before I can actually progress? I don't know, it would make sense that the middle one, the central one, is the one I ultimately want to go. So let's see if I can figure out how to deactivate the right one. Also, interestingly, detector array 4 is not the one here. So maybe that's what I'm actually trying to achieve, ultimately. Let's deactivate this. Okay, and we get left B, central A, and right B. Well, that doesn't really help. So let's, I don't know, try these two. Whoops, central something, right A, right B, wonderful. I don't know, this is going too well up to now. To this point. Oh, treasure. Grenade launcher received. Okay. Wisdom tablets. Those are used for some very high level synthesis items. Mysterious ore is also good, although I do have lots of those. What I need more of is actually some, well, in terms of synthesis items, is more Thames root. Out of those, as well as more talismans or amulets, because you can actually fuse one of each amulet into one of those that increase protection against everything, which is obviously pretty good. Grenade launcher. Did I have one of those before? Possibly, but it's not super good. Maybe it has an interesting attack radius or something. Or, you know, cone of attack. And we get Central A, Central B. That's all I need. Getting close to the end of the episode here, but I do want to do this. Right, yes. Array 5 disabled. Huh. So 5 must be this one here. Yes. Okay, I'll take a look. Oh! Great, more guards. I hope he's working alone. No, he's not. Well, obviously I don't know how they patrol here. Yeah, how does this work? Oh, they turn around. But which way do they go? Do they return the way they came? Yes, they do. No! Wait, how does this work then? I think I needed to turn around sooner. Damn it. All the way back here. Ugh. I mean, it doesn't really matter because all it does is make me waste like 20 seconds or so that it takes me to run back there, but... Oh well. No, this is not correct. What am I doing? Thankfully lasers stay activated, so that's good. Okay, let me finish this room now that I've seen it once. Okay. Or can I actually... Wait, 1, 2, 2... 1, 2, 3... I might be able to make it to the door. Let me try that once. No, he turns around. No, wait. That's bizarrely easy. What the hell? Sometimes I really don't know what this game is doing. Oh, and it continues. Well, I mean, honestly, I would like to find a save point in here, so I can, actually finish this playing session. There might be one coming up. Yeah, I'll risk going a little bit longer than I usually want to. Okay, this guy is patrolling. I think we can take one more step before they see us. He'll turn around. This should work out though. Okay, good. That's actually a kind of a nice puzzle, now that I understand how it works. Okay, only one way to go. I hear voices. Oh, hey Sharon. And guy whose name I forgot. It's clear now that making the research corps go over the results again was the right decision. Seville, look at this. Look at the variation of these measurement results. These can't be attributed to measurement errors, not on this kind of scale. As long as we are unable to explain this variance, we cannot let the plan go forward. Yes, but didn't they do the same experiments at headquarters and get consistent results? Perhaps the error is in your measurements or calculations. I seriously doubt that we would have errors on this kind of scale. This energy we're researching might be more than we know. Huh, might it now? To proceed when there is cause for doubt is foolhardy. If this plan fails, this time the entire world might be extinguished. Oh, so you are aware that there might be certain risks involved. That's good to know, I guess. There won't be a second chance. Or a third chance, if you will. Do you want that kind of blood on your head? On your head? Again, didn't we have a situation before where it should have been hand instead of head? Or is that actually a thing? Blood on your head? If so, I've certainly never heard it. Just as I thought. Seville, these discrepancies in the wavelength of this energy reserve, coupled with its transitory state, make me nervous. It's as if the energy mass itself is sentient. The Dark One. Isn't that the theory your crackpot friend LeCharles was trying to pass off? It's not a restatement of LeCharles' theory. It is strongly suggested by the data we ourselves have collected. You want me to believe that this energy can think? Sharon, you're tired. Or you've lost your mind. I'll try to believe the former. Since the LeCharles incident, you've been in an unusually unstable state. It seems to me that this is another nervous roadblock you've put up to stop the plan from moving forward. What? If you press too hard and become an impediment to the advancement of our plan, I shall have to dismiss you. You know that, right? Stop talking nonsense, Seville. I know you've been given that authority, but don't hang it over my head. I'm only mentioning this because I'm concerned that if we don't find a way to control this, the execution of the Professor's plan will be flawed and fail. It just requires more study, that's all. Say what you will. I believe you are just afraid to move on to the next level. Look, arguing about this isn't going to do either of us any good. I'll just report these results to the professor and see what he wishes to do about it. The professor can't ignore the data. It's too strong. Uh-oh. You may accompany me to headquarters if you wish. Why, of course. They're coming this way. Better hide between these conveniently positioned boxes. The preparations for extracting the water... For extracting the water are already in place at headquarters. They're not going to change it just for you, Sharon. They will when they see this data. To proceed with this knowledge would be foolish. You would call the professor foolish to his face? This might be an interesting trip after all. I mean, he would be a fool if he didn't listen to, you know, reasonable arguments. For a second there, when Seville hesitated, I thought he might have, I don't know, smelled us or something. Or sensed us. That was Sharon! Yeah, no way. No way, Jose. She seemed really uptight about something. I wonder what's wrong. Wait, didn't we listen in on the entire conversation? We should know exactly what's wrong. Whatever it is, she's talking about it at headquarters. Headquarters? That means that this can't be headquarters. Yep, that is the logical conclusion. If we move quickly, we can follow them to the real headquarters. Oh, but first we get to actually look around. Well, this is not going exactly as I expected. Oh, there's nothing more to this room. So many difficult-looking specialty books. Ugh. Any interesting information? No? Nothing? You'd really think they're... Oh, what? The Academy HQ seems to be near the lake to the north. Communication memos. Caution. When going to HQ, pass through Whitebone Forest and Midoro Swamp, accompanied by fighters. Okay. So... I mean, I assume it's gonna be pretty straightforward once more, but we have to go through Whitebone Forest and Midoro Swamp, apparently. That's good to know, I guess. Good. All the guards have vanished. Conveniently. Seems like we might be able to get out of here undisturbed. I wasn't sure, or I would have ended the episode right up there and on the second floor. HQ Chief Sharon has decided to travel to headquarters. We need more escorts and guards for the Whitebone Forest and Midoro Swamp. Ah, well. Great game. You had the opportunity to reward exploration and careful looking around, but no, once more you give everything away. The existing patrols here are sufficient. Follow me and we'll join up with Chief Sharon. Chief Sharon. Soren. Yes, sir. And they leave the entire building completely empty. Did you hear that? Yes, it seems from the context that the HQ is past the Whitebone Forest and Midoro Swamp. Thanks, game. Giving me the info a third time. We've seen most of the area to the south. HQ has to be to the north. Let's go. Okay. Well, for a second there, I was really afraid the game would freeze. That would have sucked. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to end it here. This episode is super long, I guess to make up for the shorter one 2 episodes ago. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.